Hey listeners, want to share your opinions, give feedback, or tell me and Coach Sarah what you're thinking? Send us a voice message. Voice messages are an easy way for you to send us audio that might end up in a future episode of the Mantra Pod. They're the latest feature from Anchor, the platform we use to make this podcast. You can share a zinger that you hear or a cool phrase that we could use in the Mantra Open, or tell us how a mantra helped you move through a tough moment. We'll see all of your messages, and we might add them into a future episode because Anchor makes that part easy for us as well. You can send us a voice message right now from wherever you're listening. Just tap the link in my show notes. I can't wait to hear from you.
People talk a lot about there being a window of opportunity. And I just want to say one thing. Before you climb out of that shit, make sure there's a fire escape waiting for you on the other side. Hi, this is Coach Sarah, and this is the Morning Mantra.
Hi, my name is MK Fleming. I'm a run coach based in Denver, Colorado. But this isn't a podcast about running exactly. Don't tell my clients, but we're never really talking about the running. When you know a craptastic event is coming, it helps to have a mantra to keep you centered and focused as you move through it. You don't have to be an athlete to be #coached and loved by Coach MK. And if you are here, then you are #winning at life.
Today's mantra is, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. How many times have I said that phrase in my most earnestly grateful, but also breezy and not too hopeful tone? Thank you for the opportunity. Talk about coded language. How many job opportunities did I bend over backwards for over the last several years? The unique cover letters for each one were only the beginning. The academic jobs I applied for had me submitting multiple sample syllabi for courses I would teach, huge portfolios full of materials, all of which I had to create from scratch to meet the specs laid out by the employer. Hours and hours and hours of unpaid work. And it wasn't just for the academic jobs. For other employers giving me the opportunity to be considered by them, I went to in-person interview after in-person interview, multiple days, and again, hours upon hours each time. One company had me come out to their offices, a half-hour drive each way, 4 different times over the course of a month. Every single one of those times involved me staying for 5 to 6 hours, having conversations with person after person, and of course producing quote-unquote sample work in between. After more than a month of this, I finally asked how more opportunities I would be thanking them for before an actual job offer materialized. And they awkwardly backed away and ghosted me. The thought even crossed my mind that maybe I should send them a thank you for the opportunity email. But a year later, I feel good about my decision not to. Fuck those guys. You know what I should have done for them? Less. Way less. Opportunities to do more are everywhere. And we often conjure them up without even realizing it. And many of us automatically gravitate towards opportunities to do more. That is why taking the opportunity to do less can feel so uncomfortable. And why it's hard to fight that feeling that we could be doing more and that therefore we should. So I'm a frequent reader of Slate's Dear Prudence column, which is currently written by Daniel Mallory Ortberg. And he gets a lot of letters from writers who have work ahead of them, whether physical or emotional, and he's very, very good at giving them scripts to keep them focused as they embark upon that work. There are a lot of people, however, who write in looking for a way to fix a situation that is not theirs to fix. Sometimes out of love and concern, sometimes out of nosiness, sometimes a cloudy combination of both. And his go-to phrase, in gently, cheerfully redirecting these people, is this: I am delighted to inform you that you have a real opportunity here to do less. An opportunity to do less. Now that is an opportunity to be thankful for. And they are everywhere, my friends. You have more of them than you think you do. And I know that you likely find it very hard to take those opportunities because you're a hard worker. You want to show that you have strength and grit and tenacity because you feel that drive to prove yourself at every turn. I know that feeling. I am that feeling. But with my life in the state that it's currently in, 2 jobs, a spouse who works crazy hours, and a toddler at home, I have to take every opportunity to do less seriously. And it helps me to look at it that way. An opportunity, a chance to preserve just a little more of my energy for somewhere or someone that needs it. My kid loves watching a Sesame Street episode after school, and you know what? I love having 26 minutes to prep dinner without "Mommy, Mommy, Mommy, can you fix my dolly?" every 2 minutes. Thank you, Roz, and thank you, Sesame Street, for this opportunity. Every shortcut in a recipe that saves me 3 whole steps in the kitchen, I have a brief thought of, but this isn't the right way to prepare the yellow lentil dal for the optimum texture. No, but it's an opportunity to do less. And incidentally, I would like to recognize my Instant Pot for creating endless opportunities to do less in the kitchen. Thank you, Dad, from 2 Christmases ago. Every time I grab a jar of soup and a loaf of bread out of the freezer for dinner instead of cooking something, a part of me feels like I'm being unnecessarily lazy. But then the other part of me remembers that I am wisely taking the opportunity to do less. Every opportunity to do less makes a difference, creates a little more space, allows a little more breathing room, and every opportunity to do less is something to be grateful for. So take hold of it with all your enthusiasm. Thank you for the opportunity, because this opportunity is not out to take advantage of your willingness. It's here to help preserve your sanity.
You are coached, you are loved, and you are winning at life. And you are definitely winning at life if you subscribe to my Nuzzlenut newsletter, follow me on Facebook, or follow me on Instagram. Feel free to do all 3. Kristen and Chill is a comedy podcast that gets real about depression, therapy, and daily struggles. Often irreverent and lighthearted, conversations range from minor social anxiety to mental health and everything that happens in between. Kristen and Chill also covers topics such as having friends with depression, weight gain, suicide prevention, adult bullying, and more. So if you're looking for a more lighthearted take on these things, go check out the show. Search Spotify and wherever else you listen to podcasts to hear more than 80 endearing episodes of Kristen and Chill. You can also join the conversation and find Kristen on Twitter at Kristen Carney. Sharing really is caring. Truly, the best way you can show a small business owner how much you care is to share your love publicly. In a world where Amazon reviews and Yelp stars can be purchased, your authentic enthusiasm is priceless. It matters. You matter. People pay attention, even if they don't let you know it. To someone who does not yet know our brand or what it means to be #coached and loved, your voice is what makes us real. So please, invite your friends to like our Facebook page. Tag your buddies in the comments of an Instagram or Facebook post that you like. Share one of our super cool fitness protection branded Facebook posts on your Facebook page with a note about why you think we're awesome. Give us a testimonial or post a testimonial somewhere and tag us in it and talking about the impact our community or our coaching has had on your running. We're going to love you either way. But Coach Sarah, she isn't going to love me very long if I can't pay her. We got to grow. Thanks in advance for any help you'd be willing to give.